what I'm gathering and what I hear is that you're an extroverted and you're an external processor. External processors tend to kind of talk through things while they're processing it. And I'm an external processor. I mean, ask my children. They're like, Mom, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just processing this thought. You don't have to answer. But
right, like, are you narrating the discipline you're giving me right now? Like,
it was so freeing. I literally, in the last several years in my work, we got to do so many trainings. And when I learned about the external processors, I felt like heaven. Because I feel crazy sometimes when I'm just processing all these things.
Found your tribe, like, oh, that's my tribe.
Yes, and because I am an external processor, and so I could see you possibly identifying that way. I don't know if you are. I'm just saying, if you're processing the movie with somebody and they're like, can you just shut up? Which I would get,
right.
But, I get it. Like, I'm an external processor, so,
Well, on the flip side, because I've been in a relationship where, like, that's the case, I'm aware of when other people are doing it, and now it's like I have the benefit of being just as equally annoyed, but I do the same thing. And so I'll call somebody else, and I'm like, oh, dang, now I feel bad because, like, I'm totally that guy. You know what I mean? But not, like, just any person, but, like, I'm watching a movie now with my youngest. I'm like, are you going to talk to the whole movie? Are you going to watch it like this? And it's like, wait, that's exactly what you do. And, so it's like, I get that from you. So it's a weird dynamic, and I think that puts things in perspective. Like, you're literally taking someone else's inclinations, personality, and all that, and there's a lot of crossover, a lot of bleed over. It rubs off on you.
Yeah.
And so you start reacting often and behaving in ways that they do. And then when they start, and this is kind of like a little epiphany I had, like sometimes they grow from that, but you're still reflecting the way that they were towards them, and it's like, hey, that really bothers me when you do this. It's like, but wait, that's how you were. That's how you did. And now that I'm like, oh, now I'm the bad person because I'm doing this thing that totally I picked up from you, or, something along those lines. And so I think we should just probably have a better awareness and maybe just a more thorough inner dialogue, of, did I say that out loud? Or like how do I reflect without exposing too much of myself? You know what I mean? But how do I be as honest and open as I feel like I need to be to have my needs met? And what are my needs in relation to this relationship or whatever it is? So I don't know. Give and take and give.
Yeah.
Bring coffee.
Lots of coffee.
Or drink of choice.
Yeah. It makes me think, because Coffee Talk is really about a lot of self-awareness and self-growth. So I'm going to ask a question. You do not have to answer it, but it's something that has served me very well. I talk a lot about Gabor Mate. I will send you a video if you want. He is phenomenal.
Oh, I thought that was a drink. I was like,
Gabor Mate?
It sounds like a delicious drink. I was like, ooh, tell me more.
He's phenomenal and so much. I love listening to him speak because I learn so much. But he really talks about when we're in the presence of somebody who's triggering us, right? Or not, I don't even know if some people don't like that word, who activates us, or who we find, we're frustrated with, or the behaviors around us, like that's a sign for us to turn within and go, what's going on here? Why am I feeling this way? And kind of turning it back to that self-reflection, because we know we can't fix it from